Hey guys, as promised, this is the tutorial video for how to use basically the personalized AI bot, AI assistant according to the archetype that you built, right? So basically, again, I'm building this demo for the sake of for you guys to play around with, It's also to show you what we can actually do, what is the basic foundation, how does the basic foundational working code looks like, and then from there we can then expand it more to a more to whichever direction you wanna take it to, when it comes to the expansion of the code, and and incorporating the other features that you have in mind. And so without further ado, so basically here we can add more than just 3, but for now, for the sake of the demo, I'm only introducing 1, 2, and 3, which is branding, tone, and target audience as the variables that we want to incorporate so that it will create an archetype, right? An archetype for the AI bot to embody and become, when trying to, induce a certain response, a certain personalized response, right? So yeah. So let's. I've already created Rebel Maverick and another Pioneer here, so we can. Let me just show you maybe a sample. We can add another third one. I have it here. So Adventures Explorer. We can use this, and then just copy and paste. Boom, like that. Yeah. So there is a. Currently there is a limit. I set a limit, but we can, I can increase the character limit in the future, right? So this one, CK, and then target audience. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, so as usual, as I mentioned, this is just a demo. There is going to be a limit on characters, but we can always adjust that accordingly. So what's going to happen is now everything has been filled. Just click Add Prompt, and then there's Adventures Explorer, right? Okay, so the next thing you'll do is choose whichever existing archetypes that you wanna, that you want in order to, in order for us to proceed with the next step. So let's just say I want to choose Innovative Pioneer, for example, right? And then what I'm gonna do is so this is a prompt that, a sample, that a simple one that's gonna. So what I'm doing right now is with the archetype values that we filled in earlier, and then combining with the prompt that where we assume that now the personalized AI bot now is our copywriter, and we want him to basically, we want it to create a winning Facebook ad copy. So just click Get Response, and then boom. So here, so basically this is where we can further improve the response. For example, here I didn't mention the brand name. We can actually set another field called brand name in the earlier field, where we can basically mention beforehand what's the brand name or the company name, so that it will be introduced. It will be generated during the bot response. Another thing so basically right now I'm using a ChatGPT engine, right, to produce the response, which is not the most, I would say, the best engine to work with. I think ChatGPT still has a long way to go in terms of producing that really humanized response that doesn't feel like it's a bot. So this is where we can combine a couple of conversational AI engine other than ChatGPT in order to produce a much more high quality response, combined with the the archetype values that you want to design, beforehand, so this is basically what we can achieve, in order to um, this is what the tool is meant to do. And just to let you know that this tool can do even more, um, as long as you decide how you feel that how you want to expand, and what kind of use case that you want to use it with, right? In order to help your clients, right? In order to help your customers and everyone, that will be benefiting for this from this tool. So, all right. So happy, happy trying, right? So basically, again, please feel free to add even more. Just keep adding more, and then just play around and see what's the response looks like, because the response is where is where we'll use as a foundation to kind of figure out. It's like a starting benchmark, right? We will have few phases before we train the AI to speak like a human, right? There is 5 phases basically. So from phase 1 to phase 5, before it hits that level of maturity, where where the AI knows how to communicate like how a human interaction is, more natural and everything, and very and it's like very natural, intelligent, and most importantly, it fits the client's requirement, right? So yeah, so basically, again, sky's the limit here. Please feel free to try the tool and let me know what you think after you tried this. All right, hopefully this tutorial helps. All right, cheers.